Hello and welcome to another video by Blue Justin. Still Justin, still not blue, still got a beard that looks like it belongs on a wizard, which is quite handy because today's unboxing is for the Harry Potter 4K set. And as you might have seen, I hope you have, in my last haul video I said I'd be doing this unboxing. I've taken off the cellophane and had a quick look inside because there seems to have been a bit of a mix-up or a complaint about some of the reviews about some of the contents, and I wanted to be able to check as much as I could without watching absolutely everything on the discs for you before I did this unboxing, which I'll go into in a little bit more detail later. But let's start off like with at the beginning. This is the set I am talking about. It's the 4K film set with the 4Ks and the Blu-rays in it. There is a 4K set without the Blu-rays. It's actually wider because I'll go into more detail later, but it's got a separate case for each of the 4Ks, and this one doesn't. It's got 2 films per case inside, as I'll show you in a minute. This has got an O-ring slip, and the Harry Potter on the slip is embossed. I don't know if you can see that. So it's a bit reflective. Just trying to get, at least you can see the embossing bit. Unfortunately, it also has HDR information printed over the nice picture of the golden snitch. Now, it would have been much nicer if this had been a label on the outside of the shrink wrap, and actually it's so shiny you could probably put it on the inside of the shrink wrap and still have it as a removable label, but they didn't, and that's a great shame. On some sets for this, you'll also see that there was it came with digital copies. Now, I don't know whether this is a re-release and they changed the actual outside, but I suspect it's because the digital copy code has expired anyway, so they might have done a few reprints for the latest versions just to make sure that people didn't complain that they didn't have an active digital code in them. Anyway, taking off the slip, you'll see that it's identical each inside, with that front cover, still the HDR on it. They have taken off the digital code bit there again. The spine just lists the movies inside. That's exactly the same as on the slip, which is the same, just both sides actually. And the rear is identical to the slip as well, and that's got the listings of all the films and how long they are. That's telling you you actually need a 4K setup to actually watch it. Obviously the basic summary, your age ratings and your copyright block, and that'll come in important in a little while, and I'll tell you how in a minute. Right, there you are with the 4 cases inside. Obviously 2 films per case. I should get them out in order. Here we go. This is the first one. That's Philosopher's Stone and Chamber of Secrets in there, and this is using the same artwork as the 1 disc editions, so you'd have got a single disc in a single case, but because they've done this, they've put all the copyright block slap bang over the image, which is a great shame. The only good thing they've done is to say that it's year 1 on the front, just to point out which year it is, which I suspect is on the main original image as well. So well, there you go. On the back, obviously you can't put all this writing, which is why they put it on the front and covered up the image, annoyingly enough. You've got the Chamber of Secrets image and the block, and inside you got regular case, 2 swing arms with a back and front for each. You got that's the 4K disc, black background, a little bit of decoration around here, though otherwise plain, no picture discs here, I'm afraid. And just down at the bottom here, the only way to identify it properly is year 1. I haven't spotted it, but I dare say in the writing around here that might say the actual full title, but it's not made obvious. Whereas on the Blu-ray, you'll see they've actually written out the Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone in full up at the top here, which they, as you can see again on this, on the Chamber of Secrets 4K, they haven't done. It's just blank up there, which is a bit lazy. And again, the Blu-ray's on the back. Okay, I'll just go quickly through the pictures on them all. I will be doing some photographs of these and putting them up at the end so you can see them in a little bit more detail, rather than me just holding them up like that. So that is your Prisoner of Azkaban. That's your Goblet of Fire, my personal favourite film of the series. As you can see, each time it's still ruined by the printing on there. Order of the Phoenix and Half-Blood Prince. Deathly Hallows Part 1, Year 7 Part 1, and Deathly Hallows Part 2, Year 7 Part 2. Now, so I had made some notes because there are a couple of things I just wanted to make sure that I did mention. The 4Ks themselves don't have any extras on them at all. Apparently they're a very good transfer, but no extras, so bear that in mind. So you look into the Blu-rays for all the extras, and it was commented, I saw a review from a purchaser on Amazon, other sellers are available, that there are no extras apart from the picture-in-picture and extreme movie mode, or whatever it's called, select spots as you play it, no behind the scenes featurettes, etc. That is partly true, and it's rather confusing, which is why I'll try to go into a little bit more now. So from what I can understand, having gone through each of the Blu-ray discs in turn, discs 1 to 5, that's up to and including Order of the Phoenix, yeah. When you put them in the player, the Blu-rays autoplay straight into the movie. I can't remember whether this was done on previous versions of the discs. And to actually get at any of the extras, you have to press the pop-up menu button on your remote, or equivalent thereof, and up will come any of the extras screen, whether you want to continue playing, want to do the setup, etc., etc. So to some people it may look as if there's no extras on it at all, whereas there are quite a few on films 1 to 5. However, and I'm going to insert here at this point, I'm going to put in a couple of photographs. They're not very good, just quick random example ones. I think they're films 1, 2 and 5 that I just snapped away with my phone off my TV stream when I was doing a quick check. I'm sorry they're not more detailed, or I haven't got any screen capture software or anything like that. I haven't done the whole lot, but I just thought you'd at least want to see it as an example of the fact that I actually have looked and checked for you. So, insert pictures here. You have got some, if not all, the features on from the original Blu-rays. However, with some of the original Blu-rays, and I believe with some of the 4Ks that had come out separately of these, you get a Blu-ray with an additional Blu-ray of the missing extras or additional extras. That's very much the case with the last three films, Half-Blood Prince and Deathly Hallows 1 and 2. They do not go straight into the film when you put them in, and they do only have the maximum movie mode and points in the movie that you can select. So I think it does breakout sections and explain something that's going on, but it won't have any featurettes or deleted scenes, etc., that films 1 to 5 do seem to have, but don't seem to be easy to get hold of or to view easily. So just be aware. At least with this set, it's not just the pure 4K set, which okay had all the prettier artwork because they had them only one per case. But since the 4Ks had no extras on the individual discs and they didn't include the Blu-rays in there, then you had to be very much a case of you understood that you were purely getting the increased picture and audio quality. You were not getting any extras, so you'd have had to keep your old Blu-rays as well for those extras. If you want the full set of extras, you might still have to do that, or go out and buy the 4Ks separately if you can do that. It's not an easy marketplace out there at the moment for these. I think different countries have different options. Yes, that was. I don't know if you noticed, but the case they do come in inside the suit is reasonably thick and rugged, so that's nice. But again, I just don't like the fact that it's got still got the HDR symbol on, so it's just annoying. It's like the whole thing has been done without any paying attention to the artwork. It's just a case of getting them out to you. But on the upside, you've got to say that you've got the Blu-rays there for if you're going to future upgrade to 4K. You've got films 1 to 5 at least have got a lot of the extras, if not all of them, because they haven't got any second discs that came with the original sets, if they did. But you are talking, for this set, you are talking only just over £10 film for a 4K. That's not bad when you're thinking about 4Ks, if you're lucky, being in a 3 for £30 sale. Okay, you're getting them with all the extras rather than just some of the extras, but I think it's a reasonable trade-off, especially if you do have the old Blu-rays, and the only reason you want the Blu-rays in this set are because you want to be able to play it on a Blu-ray player before you do the upgrade. So you've got 8 movies. It's going for around about the £90 mark, I think, at the moment. Well, that's the last time I checked. Obviously, prices will fluctuate all over the place, depending on whether it sells out, who's got hold of it, whatever. And yeah, that's about the size of it. So I'm just going to put these away. And there you have it again, the full set. Relatively slim because of the only having 4 cases, which means that you're saving shelf space, because if you got the 4K set with them all separate and no extras, because it's just one 4K in each HD case, you're going to be talking twice as wide as this to keep all the cases in, and on top of that you're going to have to keep all the Blu-rays that you've got for all the extras. So it's up to you what you want to do and which you find most important. Anyway, finishing up now. Thank you very much for watching, if you're still watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video and found it informative. I should be doing more unboxings now that I'm up to date with my haul videos, though I will be obviously keeping on going with the hauls. And as with this one, occasionally I'll be doing an unboxing of something that you've just seen come in one of the weekly haul videos that I do. If you spot something in one of the haul videos that you'd like to see an unboxing for, something you haven't seen before or interested in seeing the inside before you go out and potentially make a purchase, please put that in the comments to the haul video, or even mention it on my Blue Justin Facebook group page. The links in the description for this video and all my videos. Please join and keep up to date with anything that's going on. Or just feel free to post in there about appropriate subjects at any time. It seems to be a lot of me saying this is coming out, and I'd like to make it a bit more interactive. So continuing on, I hope, like I say, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, can you like it? If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. If you think it's useful to other people, can you share it and let them know? And please do keep on enjoying all the films and TV you're watching and everybody else's YouTube channels, and all the best to them. And hope you all have a really good time doing all those things that you enjoy. Cheers.